on track. So this is what I call getting 10 people a month. And this started from the very day that we opened up the company, was this plan. And this first part of the plan's got to do with the retailing that we just finished up. And that's talking to 10 people a day about the product. 10 people a day about the product. And the way you approach this really is the same way you approach your regular job, okay? And because this is a free enterprise business, and because this is your own business, and you're the president and the chairman of the board of your own company, you have to adopt certain habits, okay, as if you were in a regular job, even though this isn't very regular what we're doing here. It's far beyond what we would do. But in a regular job, you'd check in at 9, and your boss would tell you, these are the things you must do all day long till 5 o'clock, or you're fired, okay? And in Herbalife, you don't get fired if you don't do these. You just make less money, okay? If you do these things, you can make lots of money, okay? And this is what I call employing yourself as an individual Herbalife distributor. And that's to get the habit of talking to 10 people a day about the product, okay? Now let's just say that we're going to be real generous to you here, and you're going to take off weekends, so you're only going to work 22 days in the month, and 22 days in the month times 10 people a day you talk to on the products, that's 220 people that you talk to, okay? If you just got a quarter, okay, of these 220 people that you talk to during the day, that's 50 people that would get onto the product. And that would give you a start of a good retail base. Now the average sale, what's the average sale out here? 200. Wow, you guys are good salespeople. Okay, they say it's $200, I'll cut it in half, okay? Let's say it's only $100, okay? That's $5,000 worth of business that you'd be doing a month. And at 40%, that's $2,000 a month, or $24,000 a year, okay? From just talking to 10 people every single day. And when I was with the TAB team yesterday, they were telling me that the average secretary, okay, in a normal job makes about $1,000 a month, okay? So for just talking to 10 a day, and not having the boss who's yelling at you all day long, and you got to serve him coffee, and you got to put up with all the stuff of a normal job, 10 people a day, and you'd make twice as much as the average secretary for doing the lowest income in the company. I mean, that's incredible. Now, we're going to talk a lot more about this 10-10 concept as we go through the day and we get into recruiting, okay? But that finishes up kind of the retail portion. The only other thing I wanted to say on retail, okay? Whenever I finish up a sale, okay, and you guys can do this any way you want to. Some people get the referrals when they do the follow-up. I like to get into referrals right away and ask for them. I don't always get them, okay, but I go for it right away. So there's two things I do after I make the sale, okay? Because at some point, while you're talking to them about the products, they say, that's it, I don't want to get any more product, that's it, okay? I say, okay, no problem, there's no reason to spend any more money here today, but let me take you through some of the other products that we have, just so that you can keep these in mind, okay? What about the shampoo in your hair, okay? They say, well, yeah, geez, I wash my hair. Say, listen, does anybody else in your family wash their hair? Well, yeah, my husband. Anybody else? Yeah, my 2 children. Okay, so there's 4 people right there that are going to use shampoo and rinse. What kind of products are you using? Oh, Vidal Sassoon. Oh, you're not even going to believe how great our product is compared to that. Now listen, you got 4 people in the household that are using the product, and I always like to sell month supply, and you're going to probably go out of this stuff in about 10 days. You got 4 people, so that means you're going to need at least 3 bottles of this stuff. So when are you going to run out? She says, in about 2 weeks. Great, I'll be back here in 12 days, and I'll get you your 3 bottles of shampoo and rinse so you, your husband, your children can use the product. And I keep going through the product line and give them what they want, okay? See, the thing is about our product line, if you don't tell them about the entire product line, someone else is going to tell them about these kind of products. And they're either going to buy them from you or from somebody else. And so you want to make sure that they know about all the products. And it's so sad, so often I'll be running around to different parts of the country and people will say, hey, aren't you that herb guy? And I go, yeah, that's me. I'm the herb man. And I said, what, did you lose some weight or something like that? And they say, yeah, I lost some weight. And I said, have you ever tried any of the other products like the omega-3s or the Smart Mind or the fat blocker or any of the other products? And they said, well, geez, I didn't even know you had those kind of things. And it's so sad that they don't know that they have those things. You got to make sure that they know about the whole product line. Not only because it's great for them, but it's going to be great for you. And these little things that you do can add up to enormous sums of money that you don't think about when you're new. Selling one shampoo and rinse, that only makes you a few dollars, okay? But then you add a moisturizer on it, it adds a few more dollars. You add maybe the mask to it, it adds a few more dollars. But now you start coming up with an extra $100 worth of business, times 50 customers, which is another $5,000 worth of business. Start doing that times 15 or 20 supervisors, and they have 15 or 20, and they have 15 or 20. Now you start to come up with the $100,000 a year difference in just selling them a couple of extra products, you see? And so it's you doing it first. Write that down. Everything in the company is you doing it first, because you can't be training your distributors on things that you don't do yourself. You can train them, okay, and it'll be slightly effective, but it'll be extremely effective if you yourself are doing it, okay? Because then you're fresh, you mean it, and they can see it in your heart, they can see it in your eyes, they can see it in the way that you talk to them, and that's what's going to come across to not only your customers, but your distributors, okay? So that really ends up on the retail stuff.